You know, there's definitely this attempted suppression when it comes to the Cardano ecosystem. I'm sure some people have taken notice of this. This is something that is not new. It's been happening since last market cycle. But what it finally starting to feel like is that the cat is quietly getting out of the bag. There's going to come a point here where you cannot ignore what is going on with Cardano. And yesterday may have been a very big sign in that regard. And I want to talk about that with you guys in this video. So if you are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So there was this post by Crypto Crow yesterday. And what he said is, tell me what is wrong with this narrative versus reality as it relates to Cardano and the rest of the market. And this was actually some of the headlines. I believe this was from within TradingView. And what's interesting is these were some of the headlines for ADA. What it said is, Cardano ADA is currently underperforming against Bitcoin, as indicated by the ADA BTC chart, which shows it remains within a broader downtrend despite a recent rebound in USD terms. And then they said Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has outlined a detailed vision for the blockchain's future, suggesting 2026 could be a crucial year for the Cardano ecosystem. A transfer of 50 million ADA worth about 21.4 million occurred on Binance, maintaining ADA at 4270. Which this indicates an active trading, but does not alter Cardano's downtrend. But yet, when you look at what's actually happening for ADA, we are in a slight uptrend here, right? Price is higher than what it was talking about. A lot of these headlines aren't even really mentioning these big developments that are happening within the ecosystem. No mention of the midnight launch. No mention of the fact that ADA actually surged to over 48 cents yesterday, right? And here's the thing is there's a lot of negative narratives that are really trying to be spun about Cardano, but there are some things you cannot deny. Perfect security, 100% uptime, big scalability, and just it's continuing to get better, obviously with Laos and Hydra. But yesterday was a pretty big moment as we actually saw both Knight and ADA become the top 2 trending tokens in the world. So this is massive optics. This is a big push for the Cardano ecosystem, while you're not seeing much push really anywhere else. This is where it almost feels like one of those moments where Cardano can truly lead the way, where ADA can truly lead the way out of this big downtrend that we've been in the crypto market. And, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm definitely getting a sense that we are getting just the right traction at just the right time. Again, all these ETFs that were listed in, pending spot ADA ETF approval. Obviously now Midnight token is live. Midnight ecosystem is coming, or Midnight blockchain is coming. We obviously have Laos coming as well. There's a lot of things right now that again are I think, I don't want to overuse this analogy, but putting a lot of wind in our sails that may in fact be the reason that ADA is one of the better performers as we get into this next leg in the crypto market. And I guess here's what I will say is, right now, BTC is still within that ascending triangle like we're talking about. We're still trying to create a big reversal here. If BTC starts closing its weekly moving average starts closing weekly candles above that 50-week moving average, which is a big point that everybody was referencing and saying that, hey, the fact that we're closing below here means we're in a bear market. It might start changing some of the discussions. It might, again, start moving some of that capital that's on the sidelines back into assets. I will say BTC is currently in a weekly uptrend. This is the 3rd straight green week so far. We're seeing stochastic RSI climb. We're seeing the MACD flip around. We're seeing RSI climb. There's a lot of things right now that are at least painting a picture of some sort of rally in the crypto market. And this may, in fact, be just the start of it. Again, we're going to need to get a couple weeks into this for this to really be a confirmed rally. We've obviously seen times before where, we got a little bounce and then didn't really do a whole lot. This is basically early part of 2025, and we were in an uptrend in terms of stochastic RSI. But, when all these things are working together, it's usually a pretty good picture of what's coming next in the crypto space. It really feels like that ADA bottom is probably in. I'm not going to say we can't go lower because we could. Obviously, I've talked about that potential breakdown for BTC that could take us all the way down to about 74K if things truly get ugly. But we're kind of into the good news cycle, guys. And actually, DZ made this good post. He said Cardano is the Toyota Helix of crypto, undervalued, gaining regulatory approval, will be everywhere in 2026. It truly feels like that's where we're at right now. So I wanted to ask you guys if you have seen similar things. Are you seeing ADA be suppressed in this way? Are you seeing still these FUD comments coming surrounding Cardano? You know, if we get into 2026 and we have major stables, and there's this big ecosystem activity boost, and you see Leos come out and it's massive scalability for Cardano, it truly becomes the perfect, complete blockchain. It's decentralized, right? That's another one I forgot. We are on the verge of a major turning point for Cardano. And I hope other people are starting to feel this, and hopefully this is what takes us to a very bright future. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.